This is the All Real crew coming back for our post show. So without further ado, joint was dope, right? Yeah, that joint was hard.
That was clean.
Yeah,
was
I'm loving
clean.
it. And you see, we got that new logo on the top too.
I seen that.
So
That's sweet.
clean
yeah,
as
we
well.
official. We official, bro.
It looks, boss. Hey, hold on. I need this. This is a special message for the boss. We was right. We tried to tell these members that Rocker was coming.
Oh God, I'm gonna die. Oh my God,
I'm embarrassed.
Bruh, I ain't
You
even
should
gonna
be.
lie to you.
You
marked
were the
out.
butt of the day. It was pretty bad. It's pretty bad for you, my guy.
How was I supposed to know Do Baby was gonna get a headbutt and her butt crack off the top rope?
I don't know why she kept going for the same thing,
That's
bro. But
she is a tank. Tanks don't fly. They fight on the ground and they don't lose on the ground.
yeah, I don't know what she
I
was
ain't seen a
thinking.
tank lose a fight, but I'm pretty sure if you drop one out of plane, it's not gonna land well. That was Do Baby.
Yeah, Do Baby was tripping
Yeah,
that.
no business being on that
match
rope
for sure.
right?
But hey, so let's get started with just overall. What did y'all think, bro? Like, how was the event?
It was good. It wasn't the greatest thing I've ever seen, but I don't think Royal Rumble really is supposed to be. There's certain people that it does that for them just because how crazy the Royal Rumble event itself is. But
Yeah,
it's not going to be as crazy as a WrestleMania. So for what it was, they did a great job. Like none of us got everything, you know what I'm saying, right? We had some things that we thought were going to end up happening, but they did impress me with how they put things together, how things ended up playing out. So I give it props for that. I think the Rumble cards have like the best like turnout as far as not knowing what's going to happen versus Mania. Mania gets crazy, but the matchups at Mania get crazy. Like knowing who's going to wrestle is pretty much the craziest part. But Rumble, it's always going to be Rumble, so they always do a good job coming up with something crazy.
bro. We know it was 4 hours. I was ready for bed. I'm not gonna hold you. It's past my bedtime. I got 2 kids. Like,
Yeah, I'm like a 15-minute drive from home. I'm in the dirty Dorf right now. I got to drive all the way back to DC tonight.
Ouch. Yeah, and is it still snowing out there too?
It was a little baby snow, just enough to mess my Yeezys up when I got out the car this morning.
Flexing off the late night.
Got to flex up.
But all right, so let's get into the first match, bro. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, man. That was
my boy RR, Jiu-Jitsu man.
That guillotine, bro. I was like, there was a lot of jiu-jitsu this whole this entire like event, bro. I loved it though. Like, who'd you see? Like, who was it? Who did the triangle? I can't even remember. Rollins did the triangle, right? Yeah, that joint was crazy.
Rollins.
So I mean,
and then Roman's been doing the guillotine since he came back and turned heel.
Yeah. Close guard guillotine was fire.
Yeah, definitely fire.
Ref kind of, did my man dirty, but it happens.
Yeah, I was entertained with the fight. I don't really have anything too bad to say. I just thought it was interesting how like we're really seeing Roman Reigns turn into a heel, bro. Like that's crazy. I love it because it's just like something different. You know what I mean? But I mean, we'll see how far it goes. It just looks like he's going crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he
got brought to the brink.
Yeah, yeah, that was a great match. Honestly, when I saw they kicked the match off, I was like, yeah, this is gonna end up being the best match of the night, which it ended up being. It started out fast paced thanks to Rollins. I mean, somebody said it earlier before. I think it was T-John. Rollins is on like another level right now in terms of in-ring action. Roman is like the storyteller right now. He's the guy that's like the Stone Cold and the Rock right now when it comes to storytelling.
Yeah, man.
But that was a pretty good match. Nah, I flipped out when Rollins came out to that Shield stuff, bro. I was like,
hey. Yeah, he was playing with him the whole.
Bro, yeah.
Before he got hit with before he pretty much sealed his fate, sitting there reaching for the fist bump.
Yeah, man. Oh,
He
man,
really
I
was.
loved it,
He was
though.
really harassing my man. After he was
Just in
already
his
whipped,
head.
he was done.
That's
And
the
they're laughing
Joker
at my
vibes,
man.
man. That's what I'm telling you. Like, he's gonna be like the Joker of the WWE. I'm telling you, the way that he was getting in Roman Reigns' head the entire fight. So I mean, but to Roman Reigns' credit, he really beat the brakes off him at the end, just beating the crap out of him
Yeah.
with the steel chairs and all that.
But
Like,
Seth Rollins won, bro.
Jesus.
He
Yeah,
won
Yeah.
not just the match, but he won in terms of now he drove you crazy. The number one thing the
Yeah.
Joker wants to do is make Batman kill.
Go crazy.
Hey, Batman
Yeah.
kill. He made him kill him in front of the
Yeah.
world. He's
Exactly.
like, now we both bad. Now what?
no, that's a great
Yeah.
analogy. That's a great analogy
Very facts.
because there was a lot of confusion, like, you know, whether Roman was going to be the heel or the face in this feud, and this really was
Ripped it.
it was a nice, it was.
It was heel versus heel by the end.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
really
Because Rollins was the heel. Like, Rollins was a heel before all of this. But you could see clearly that this was a way of solidifying Rollins in a face role. This was also a way of reminding folks that Roman is, you know, the head of the table, mega heel
reason.
that he's supposed to be. And it was a great callback to how things ended with the Shield in 2014. So
Yeah, man.
you know, everything
It
came.
really didn't leave any stone unturned this match, man. I thought it was complete. I thought it was a complete match. I also want to know what this means, though, because it's not like Seth Rollins gets the title. Since it was DQ, I'm pretty sure that still means that Roman Reigns has the title.
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, what does that really mean? Because Seth Rollins went in with the intent of getting that belt back. I mean, we're getting that belt in general, right? So, what does that mean for the future? When is he going to actually face Roman Reigns? Because now there's questions about who exactly is Brock Lesnar about to go after. But I think we should get to that.
You know what they're gonna do. You know what they're gonna do. Now,
I don't know, bro.
now and then,
know.
there's a lot that they can do. They can rematch.
Yeah.
They can have a rematch between them and now. I'm pretty sure Roman Reigns is gonna win. And if you don't win,
clean.
Again.
He might not win clean though, because the only reason why the match went like it did was because Roman Reigns couldn't bring anybody to help. You know what I mean? The Usos were banned from being in the ring. You know, so it's not like those same rules are going to apply the next time that they fight. So unless Seth Rollins gets like Kevin Owens to be like by his side, and I don't think he has any other real allies, Roman Reigns still has the advantage. He might be able to recruit Brock Lesnar. Matter of fact, if you think about it,
that would be good. That would be
good.
Yeah. So that could actually be something that we look towards, bro.
Yeah, from a critic standpoint, I think this was the finish that needed to happen. Like, when I saw it, I was like, a lot of people are going to criticize this, but it makes a lot of sense. You know,
it does.
You put Roman over again. Like I said, you put him over as a mega heel, but you also protect Rollins, because Rollins right now is over. And he's especially going to be over after tonight. Like, the way he fought, the fact that he came out with the Shield stuff, and the fact that he's turning into this cerebral character is what's going to put him over in the next few months.
I
agree,
man. Let me
give you a crazy theory, since I'm the crazy theory man. What if they do another crossover and they bring back the last member of Shield?
Oh, Mox?
You think he's coming back?
They bring Dean Ambrose in. Who is he going to take sides with?
Ooh, I think if
Brock and Seth Rollins do team up, which is not that far fetched, I feel like he's the best person to try to help.
That would go crazy, dog. But Roman Reigns would,
The way it seemed like, I'm not too sure how exactly the split happened, like who was beefing with who or who's cool now. But if you want to look at it, if I'm Dean Ambrose and I'm neutral, I'd probably side with Roman Reigns over Seth Rollins, because he's just disrespecting the legacy.
Yeah, and I mean, Seth Rollins is the one that really broke them up. So I'm pretty sure Dean Ambrose would go side with him. But didn't Dean
I would like
Ambrose
to see
leave
that.
for a minute too before? Like he left too.
Yeah,
Didn't
he's
he? No, I
AEW.
didn't.
He's in AEW, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
John Moxley.
it's not that far
Yeah.
fetched. They, like Noah said earlier, they kicked that door open,
Yeah, they did.
so they could borrow my man for.
Only problem is I don't know if they would ever work with AEW. I see them continuing to work with Impact. They always work with Ring of Honor. Like a lot of their big stars in the past decade have come from Ring of Honor. Like,
but if the money's right for that,
that's a big
it
draw,
wouldn't
bro.
be it, though.
It wouldn't be Mania,
draw.
and I guess if it's not pay-per-view, it probably wouldn't even be worth it money-wise. But
Yeah, no, they would
be nice.
make that a pay-per-view
In the
fight for
perfect
sure.
world.
And just them bringing back the Shield, everybody's gonna watch that, bro. Everybody's gonna watch that fight. You know what I mean?
Vinnie Mac got too much pride, though.
You right. That's facts. But all right, let's move on to
need to get his
what was next?
Some help.
The Women's Royal Rumble. That's what's next, right?
Next was you're right. Women's.
Yeah, it was the Women's Royal Rumble. So I think that was the best Royal Rumble of the night.
That was lit.
I agree.
Yeah.
I
thought I was way more entertained. Yeah, it was way more intense to me. I had a lot of fun watching this one. Like it was dope. But who stole the show? Like, what do y'all think, bro?
Ronda Rousey stole the show. What you talking about?
Man, fuck Ronda Rousey.
I called two out of three on
the
last people to come in. But
I was hyped.
To be honest, I was betting against the house, bro. And if Ronda losing, if she came back,
yeah,
I was kind of betting against the house. I had to go with my person.
Nah, I feel you. I definitely feel you. I thought Bianca Belair, you know, she was kind of screwed, you know, just because she didn't have that like she started out super early.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not really anything that you can do.
Like it's no longer it's not meant for you. You gotta do something incredible. It ain't for you at this point.
Yeah, there's nothing like once you start that early, it's really like the odds are not in your favor, bro. So
yeah. Now
I mean, she put up a great fight.
Yeah, I could have seen like if she wasn't already a one time, I could have seen them making that because that would have been like her moment. Like, hey, I'm coming in early and I'm taking everybody out. But
what she did last year.
Yeah, but
it'd have been
her doing that twice.
If they did it, yeah.
Her doing that twice isn't as like grand as Ronda making that comeback. I guess the Uzi song finally makes sense now.
I'm just not happy with it, bro.
No sense.
I was mad impressed with Charlotte Flair. Like that was really cool.
I saw her getting there because she's an OG. Yeah. She not showing up and not gonna put on a show.
Oh yeah,
she ain't showing up and getting knocked out like top 20.
Nah, but Rhea Ripley also wowed me. Like that was like she put on a great performance. You know, she was taking everybody out for a minute.
Liv
Morgan. Lita showed up, dog. That was awesome watching her. Lita's tough, still tough.
And Sasha Banks, OC. That's all we need to say.
Yeah.
She's villainous.
Yeah.
Hey, she got knocked out early though. She got like
she was the first one in. She was the first one in.
She was the first one,
but
she still got knocked out like the third. Yeah.
She got her matchup. That was a tough matchup. She got the historic, legendary. You inspired me, but I'm gonna steal your move and make it way more evil.
Yeah, that was
make it way more villainous.
Cool. We saw a bunch of different legends too, though. Like it was cool seeing everybody like have their shine. It wasn't. You said what?
I said just the Melina Sasha Banks 1-2 was a good start. It just started off like this is gonna be better than the men's.
Yeah, no, I do think it was better than the men's. Like the men's was more hectic, but the women's just like it flowed better. But the whole fight was just more entertaining in my opinion. Like I had fun with it. But you know, Ronda Rousey winning just blew me. Like that just blew the crap out of me.
It has to happen, bro. It's the big money.
It doesn't have to happen. Plus, she hasn't been. We haven't seen her.
It's gonna be her and Becky?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
sure.
That's gonna be.
I think that's exactly it. Of course, that's bread.
Pockets full.
Man,
All
they could
parties.
have brought her back before this. There were plenty of other people deserving of that. You know what I mean? So it just blew me, bro.
I
Like,
think the women's division has way more elite level, like people that deserve titles than the men's. The men's is like, all right, y'all down here, y'all cool and all, y'all had y'all's moment.
I think
It's
we're used
like
to
3
it.
or 4.
I wouldn't even say that. I just say that we're used to seeing the men that we see. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah. The women
men's
is like
wrestling is always dominant, and you see
within
like
a year, any woman from NXT, any female can come in there and take over within a year and be the one.
yeah, that's
You've
right.
seen it.
But I
That's
mean,
how the last few years have gone.
just from the show standpoint of like how matches get drawn up, it's like you'll see 5 men fight, and then you'll see 1 to 2 of the women's fight. So you're not really even exposed to the women's division as much as you are the men's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that also plays a part in it because they don't get that much shine. So I think that it should at this point be equal because I mean you see how exciting this was. Like there's actual talent. It's not like it used to be where like it was a struggle. It's not a struggle no more. So I say like we get some more exposure with that for sure.
You should hit up Vinnie Mac.
What nah, so he can
be
cuss
dissing
me
Vinnie
out
Mac
and
this whole podcast. I just want to let you know.
yeah, no, you do that. Get him on the show. I'm not going to touch that with a stick. I'm cool. I don't want no smoke, Vinnie Mac. I'm cool. But next up, like we were just talking about, Becky Lynch and Doudrop.
This one wins. This one definitely wins. Stinker of the night.
Yeah,
it wasn't a bad match. It wasn't a bad match. I'm not saying that it was a bad match by any means.
No, it just wasn't fun to watch. You know what I mean?
It would have only been fun if Baby would have won because it would have been crazy.
Maybe, but I mean, it just wasn't like I don't know. It's not like they did anything wrong. All the moves were there. Everything like they didn't do anything wrong. It just was like even like the crowd was like not into it. It was just a fight. It felt like a prelim. You know what I mean? It really didn't have that draw that I was expecting it to have. It wasn't really an exciting match. It wasn't really anything noticeable to like make it so that I wanted to keep watching it. It just was like, all right, I'd like this to be over so we can move on. I feel like maybe they should have like did it like earlier or not put it in Royal Rumble.
And they made it better. Probably could have did that in one of the previous cards.
Yeah, it sucks though because I feel like that's more of a drop on Doudrop than it is for Becky Lynch. You know what I mean? So I feel like now,
I feel like
Doudrop is gonna have to prove herself a lot more.
After watching that, I feel like Baby probably should have just been in the Rumble because she would have been a force to be reckoned with in the Rumble.
She'd have been way more entertaining in the Rumble.
And we could have seen Becky. There's so many people, like especially with all the people coming back, that could have fought Becky.
So who would you have put in that spot then over Doudrop?
Charlotte Flair versus Becky would have been fire.
Ooh, that would have been fire for like a unification. What, her and Liv?
No, Charlotte and Becky. We saw that in Survivor Series, and Charlotte's the.
Who is she not fought that's worthy then? To Doudrop, I mean, she earned the spot, but
Ripley.
Yeah, but Rhea Ripley's been on a slide. This was like their first real showing that she's back on something. You know what I mean? Like we haven't really seen her like in this form. This was the first time. And then what? Fucking cat. Nah, I would want to see her go against Liv Morgan again. That would be my dream matchup. I would want that rematch.
I agree.
Because that's a dream matchup. I think that would be great to see them go again.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, we'll see what the future holds. I don't really know who else. Like Jamil said, I don't see who else they could really put up to Becky. She's the GOAT. You know, nobody's really stepping to her right now. So maybe it will be Ronda, but the way that Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair were looking at each other, it looks like that might be the match that they're trying to promote. So, I mean, It's Ronda's
could
pick, so
be.
we'll see.
But I just think it's a lot of unfinished business between Ronda and Becky. I mean, you saw that wonky finish at Mania 3 years ago. So there's a lot to revisit there. Also, the fact that they wanted for Becky and Ronda to face off 1-on-1 at WrestleMania 36, I think it was 3 years ago. But they added Charlotte in there to add, star power because they I don't know if they were that confident in the Becky Ronda draw, but it seems to me like they might pull the trigger on that, just to revisit some unfinished business.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I think next was it Brock and Bobby? Was that the next one?
Yes.
That one was cool, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. I really liked this one.
I did too.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch this one. I loved the interference. Like I'm not like Roman Reigns is full on heel, dog. He's full on heel after.
I told your ass, bro.
That man took an L and went and
I told both of y'all. Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman, bro. Paul Heyman,
bro. I mean, he had to pick a side. You were 100% right about that. Like, I mean, what was it? A few weeks ago, Paul Heyman was at SmackDown with Brock because Brock wanted to talk trash to Roman Reigns after like he came back from his COVID shit that he was going through. So Paul Heyman actually started showing that he kind of missed Roman Reigns as like his partner. So this was kind of just like that actually coming to fruition, and seeing Paul Heyman give that man the belt was like, yo. Like, there's no way that he's doing this right now, bro. So,
I'm trying to figure out where I flipped out more. Was it when I saw Seth in his Shield gear in the intro? When Paul Heyman gave Roman the belt? Or when Ronda came? Even when Ronda entered. Not when Ronda, my reaction when Ronda won was not as wild as when Ronda entered.
And seeing her actually come in.
Yeah. Because I was like, whoa.
Nah, yeah, for sure. That's fair. I think that the wildest part was, for me, it was when Rollins came out to the Shield. I was stoked. Like I was like, oh shit, this is about to go crazy. So I was full on invested in that one.
Yeah, but no, this match was pretty good. The crowd was dead, but the match itself was pretty good. I was thoroughly entertained with it. Bobby looked every bit of an equal as Brock did. I know we alluded earlier that like Brock is the guy.
But like we were sleeping on young Bobby, man.
Yeah, Bobby Bubbles was.
He is legendary. He may not be as legendary as Brock, but he had just as crazy as a career. It's like he like one tiny tier below, but the same trajectory of career. WWE, MMA, WWE. So like, I feel like I wasn't giving him his due respect, even though I do play with him on the video game. Like he did, just for the people like me that sleep on him.
Yeah, no, like Bobby Lashley really put up a great fight. He would have lost. Like that's facts. He definitely was pinned for like 10 seconds. So I mean, but these are two big ass dudes, man. Like I don't even know why the ref was standing 2 inches away from him. Like that was a good idea, but I mean, it is what it is.
Aside from the interference, how'd y'all feel about that finish? And before you answer the question, I want to know if any of y'all realize this. After Roman hit him with the belt didn't even go out of the ring. And they still sent a fresh official out, like not even 2 seconds after that happened.
I did see that.
In previous times, they would have waited. But it
would have been like a no rules. It would have been like a no rules. They would have been.
I think it was a little time crunch. You know what I mean? I feel like
rushed.
Yeah, I feel like that was rushed because I saw the replay and I saw a little started booking it to the ring. I was like, oh yeah, they told that man to go.
And I feel like the finish would have been a lot better had they had just had the same ref come up there and give the slow count.
Yeah,
people
it would have been way better. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, slow count. Y'all did me dirty.
Yeah.
I don't care who wins. Y'all both blew me just now.
No, but I mean, I think it was a real entertaining match. Like overall, I still had a really good time with it. I just think that you know, I'm not really interested in seeing them fight again. These two, you know, it wasn't like I mean, it was another one of those things where it was like, hey, that should have been happened. So cool that it did happen, but I'm
you think Bobby gonna have a run?
No.
You think he giving that joint right back up?
That's my next question.
I don't think that he's
into who?
Exactly. What does the WWE title picture look like now?
I mean, it depends on what Seth Rollins does, for one. I think that now we just have to wait to see what Seth does.
It depends on how WWE feels about black on black crime.
Hey, look.
They could feed him to Dwayne.
If it's not Seth, if it's not Seth, it's Big E.
I was about to say you could have Big E come back.
Big E. I was thinking if they want to go crazy, they could try to go Bobby Rock, but I feel like that would be wasted. That's a wasted Rock appearance, I think.
It is.
Because you only get that one every about 10 years that's going to have that impact. Maybe 5 years.
You don't want The Rock to waste that.
But who else is worthy? Who's worthy of a crazy Rock comeback?
I tell you who I don't want to see. Oh, Rock comeback?
If not Brock, not Roman, who else?
Nobody. You only
don't got nobody else.
So you thinking Roman, Brock this WrestleMania, and then for next WrestleMania they try to get
Roman Rock
versus Roman?
That's a bold prediction, bro.
Yeah. I tell you who I don't want to see in this WWE title picture with Bobby Lashley. Fucking Goldberg.
He's not coming back.
Nah, it's gonna be the return of Booker T.
Booker T.
No.
They got beef.
Stop it. Please stop it. Because like
remember Hornswoggle?
Oh, you know where's he at? Bro, I just saw him. I think he's in like GCW or something, bro. I was like, what the hell is this?
Oh God.
No, I'm being dead serious. I just saw that man.
Oh snap.
That's the guy. But now, let's move on to another one. Let's move on to the next one. Hold up. Let's talk about the mixed match, bro. That was a surprise, man. I was surprised with how good this one turned out, bro.
I knew it was gonna be good, but it can only be so good with me being that was the only pick out of my one that I was like, there's no way on planet Earth that Edge and his girl ain't winning.
Yeah, nah, but Beth Phoenix, bro, like she stole the show, dog. Like
yes, she did.
Man, for her to be lifting up the Miz the way that she was, like really manhandling everybody in the ring, like that was her match for real.
Yeah, I agree. I did enjoy the whole couples aspect. They did it way better than Cena Bella did with Miz and Maurice a few years ago. That was a pretty good match. It was better. I was more entertained with that match than I was the women's title match, and I was sitting there watching the match go on, and I was like, I can't believe I'm more invested in this than I was.
I 100% agree, bro. Like it's sad that that's what happened and that's how it went down, but I mean, I got to give it to Edge and Beth, bro. Like that was a super entertaining match, and I mean, credit Miz and Maurice too. Maurice actually did some damage, bro. She actually fought a little bit, so that was actually cool to see. But what do y'all think is next for like all four of them? Like, what do you see happening now?
I mean, Miz would be active, but Beth Phoenix is on and off when she feel like it. Edge he's a legend act. He ain't about to be wrestling 90 matches a year. He gonna pop in when there's something worthy of him popping in at. And he's held him down. He's popped up at every big event that they've asked.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
With Miz, I honestly, like, as much as I used to hate his character, I'm starting to respect Miz, the performer. He's starting to be like this selfless performer who's putting guys over in these wonky matches. Like, bro took a pin from Bad Bunny, who, by the way, had a great showing in the Rumble.
Hey, Bad Bunny.
Yeah,
I might have
Bad
to go
Bunny was killing
pick up
it,
some
bro.
the Bad Bunny Adidas just because this man.
Yeah.
I can't really get with the music because the language barrier.
Man,
but
nah, you got to get in
I'm
there.
a fan. He really put in the work like, hey, I'm gonna take this serious. I'm not gonna be a one-off appearance, punch somebody in the face, and then that's it. No, I'm going crazy.
Absolutely. So I think Miz is in this like place in his career where he's just having a lot of fun, and he knows like being selfless in matches and situations like this isn't going to tarnish his career. Honestly, like he'll gain a lot of respect from it. So I think what he has down the line in Mania is going to be somewhat down the same road.
I mean, it's not far fetched to say that like it's always been a draw, bro. Like the Miz has always been somebody that people watch.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He turns heads. And then with Edge, it's like it's several different avenues you can go. I think Beth's done. I think this might be it for her.
Yeah.
I think she's off. I mean, she's
Edge already gave us as good of a recent performance. Like that WrestleMania 36 with him and Orton. That was like probably the craziest joint I've seen.
No, that was really entertaining.
Watching as much, but that got me. Like I watched that joint and I was back on.
Oh yeah, what you pissed about? I want to know because I'm pissed about one thing too.
Yeah, I was about to say there was plenty to be pissed about.
I'm quite real, bro. So quite a few things.
You gotta be more specific.
But so I don't see how Edge can top that. So he may just, I don't want him to, but he may just fade off in a way.
Yeah.
They get one or two more legacy fights, but I don't think it's going to be as big as that Orton last man standing match.
I can see that as well.
They location changed like 4 or 5 times. Was fighting on top of the 18-wheelers, man.
Now, what if he's the guy that goes up against Bobby Lashley?
Orton?
Who, Randy?
No, Edge.
Edge?
Yeah.
Nah, that's too much. I think that's asking too much out of Edge, bro.
Back, man.
I mean,
that's asking a little too much.
He did a lot.
It's not gonna be competitive.
I don't think that he wants to do anything like that. I think that he's gonna want to just stay a little relevant, be the celebrity that
Bobby would want to do that. He was like,
Bobby don't want to do that because he feels so disrespected. Like, what if that? What if you face like if that's like asking? Well, it's not like asking Brock Lesnar to face Edge, but it'd be the same result. You know what I mean? He'd be like, "Why would you even ask me that? Like, get out my face."
I don't know. Edge is well respected, and it's a match we haven't seen. We've never seen it before. And I don't think it'd be something where Edge would go over. I think it would just kind of establish Bobby even more. Because Edge would just be another name on the list of very respected and revered performers who Bobby has beaten. So it would definitely be an interesting matchup. I don't know if it's going to happen because honestly, with Bobby winning, it just opens the door for a lot of guys to step up in that number one contender slot. But we'll see over the course of these next few weeks. They should be giving us hints.
No, for sure. But let's move on to the last part, man. The Men's Royal Rumble. Of course, I mean, it was cool. I didn't really have too much. All of our guys lost.
It happened how I said it was going to happen.
Yeah. Who made the prediction? Because I know we said it on the. It was Jamil, wasn't it?
I wrote it on the board. I said Big E, and then I gave I was like, but if Brock loses his title, I'm instantly saying Brock. And I just like he's not gonna lose his title and not go on a beast like rampage.
Yeah, no, I knew that.
He did.
That's exactly what he did.
He went crazy.
Because once I was like, because that's the sole reason why I picked Bobby. I picked Bobby because I could see how that was gonna play out with Paul and Roman or Roman in some capacity.
We knew one or the other.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna screw him, and I knew for some reason I was like, if Bobby wins, then Brock's gonna enter the Rumble.
Yeah.
And my heart, I told you my heart was picking AJ because I really think AJ needed that spot. Because I was saying earlier, like, they did not need to do that to set up Brock and Roman. That's the problem that WWE has, bro. They just continue to stack on accolades on guys that don't need those spots. They
don't need that spotlight anymore.
They can use those spots for somebody who needs it a lot more.
I thought they get so caught up in like the storyline on the main event part. They just use everyone else as stepping stones until it's your turn. You can be a superstar.
But that's the problem though, because they keep making it so that these other guys, you know, they stay stepping stones long enough that you miss their storyline potential.
So then, after a while, you're gonna run out of legends. These legends gonna get old. They already old.
They are getting old. You know what I mean?
50.
Like everybody old as crap now.
You got 48-year-old
new guys. You know, you got Montez Ford. I hope that they use him. You know what I mean? Because he has all the potential to be a star. You know what I mean? Like you saw him in Royal Rumble. Austin Theory may not have won, but again, he was in there for a brick, bro. He was in there for a minute. Say what you want. That was I had just as much of a chance as you did. I don't care what you say.
Hey, my guy eliminated your guy, so I just want to let you know that.
Whatever.
But
no, dog. I had one more though. Rick Boogs, bro. Rick Boogs. My guy.
He was turned for sure.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of him, bro. Like I don't know where he came from, but since I've been watching, like, because you know I just got back into this like this year, so since like day one I've been watching them. And Rick Boogs is like one of my favorite people to watch now because this man is just a dog. He just be throwing people extra strong self.
Yeah, bro. Bro, hold on. Did you?
He like lifted yo with one hand.
Yo, did you see when he first came in? And I can't remember who he had in the pump handle. I think it might have been Chad Gable. Oh no, it wasn't Gable because Gable came in later. I can't remember who it was.
No, you're right. It was Chad Gable.
He was just.
Yeah, cradling him like a fucking baby, bro. I was like, this man is a dog. He's crazy.
Strong as shit.
Yeah, that's my guy. That is my guy. I want to see. That's another guy who I want to see make a good run. Like they need to use him. He has star power, bro. Like he can be used. But,
another point. This is what makes Jamil even more of a loser. That his pick lasted longer than ours. I mean, that lasted shorter than ours.
Big E got embarrassed.
Yeah,
Big E got like 7 minutes.
I was surprised. I was like, damn. But I mean, it sucks because they had so many heavy hitters come out at the end, bro.
Once Brock was on his rampage, man, it didn't matter.
Didn't Randy Orton give him out?
Randy Orton and Riddle. Randy,
he
RKO'd my man.
RK bro. RK bro. Them two was crazy together too. Like Riddle a dog. Don't get it twisted. Riddle. A lot of people overlook Riddle, but the man is good. Like I enjoy watching him for sure. His personality's funny. Like he's just cool. He's a cool dude to watch. So, yeah, man, I enjoyed it. You know, I normally do this stuff like during the daytime because we do like this 5-star rating stuff. So like 5 stars, like everything is a chant, right? So 5 stars, fight forever. 4 stars is this is awesome. 3 stars, you still got it. 2 stars is what, and 1 star is boring. What would y'all give it
for the whole card?
Whole card.
I'd give it like a 3.5, 4. I mean, I'm leaning more towards the 3.5. But if I had to give a solid number, I wouldn't give it a 3. I'd give it a 4 if I had to go no halves.
I would give it a 3.
Yeah.
I'd give it a 3.
No, I'm right there with you guys. I'm gonna have to dwell on it because I'm right on it later. But
I'm not a Rumble kind of guy. I get lost in it a little bit. I don't keep up with some of the newer guys, so it's just like, man, why are you beating this guy? You ugly. You don't need to be beating him. You ugly. So I get caught up in that. But when it's Mania, I can kind of, it's easier to catch up on the newer guys because it's match by match, and they usually use a lot of legends. So
but no,
I'm
just
a Mania guy, SummerSlam guy.
Even with it being, the Rumble matches and stuff, it was kind of underwhelming, bro. It was so hyped up. Like every episode up to this point was like so dedicated to this stuff.
I think Rumble can only like impress you by so much just based on who beats who.
Like if the men's Royal Rumble was the only one that kind of like slid, I'd have still gave it like a 5-star like rating. You know what I mean? But
they could have
the women's championship was boo boo. Let's be honest. You know what I mean?
I think they were willing to take those hits. They were like, man, these have potential to be big, but we're not aiming for high marks. Like we're like, we're gonna throw these out. They may entertain or they may be duds, but it's not. I think they weren't worth using potential Mania matchups. Like they were like, man, I'm not gonna use this Mania matchup that I know is gonna make this card fire. And then just worry about finding something else fire for Mania.
Got an agreement. Nice dog, bro.
Man. Let's put some cool fights that have potential to be good, depending on who's watching, depending on how. And let's hit it home during the Rumbles as best we can, and then try to go crazy for Mania.
Yeah, you're probably right about it, but still, man, I had high hopes for how this was going to turn out.
Did the last Mania have live fans?
Yeah.
Was it limited or was it full?
I was limited,
but I don't know.
So this gonna be like supposed to be the most recent, like in what 2 years, a Rumble that has.
I mean, there was like 49,000 people in that joint.
Yeah, so this next Mania is gonna have potential. It's like they have to hit it home on this. It's gonna be the most people. Like they haven't been able to have as many people since 2019, so they're gonna go crazy. So I feel like they want to make sure they save. And everything in this was set up. Sometimes the Rumble isn't used as just a setup. It's its own event that just so happens to set up for Mania. But this one felt like a straight up Mania pre-show.
Yeah, definitely. But all right, let's get to our favorite part, the tally.
Pain
and stuff.
Hey, I gave myself, even though it didn't matter, I gave myself since I wrote it on the board. I gave myself. I wrote it on the board. If it's on the board, it's official. So I put it there.
That is fun.
Absolutely right.
I put Big E on Rock, and you can see my big BB in pain. I guess it was RR.
Yeah, that's right. You had an opportunity, and then you had to add. You had to add that shit underneath. You had it.
Either way, though, Jamil, you got the L, bro. So. How do you want to do this, Noah? You want to come up with one on the spot? You want to reconvene, and then we just give him his punishment tomorrow?
I say we reconvene.
I agree. I think that's how we do
things. We'll post it on the story on what it is. If you follow us on It's All Real Crew on Instagram, that's ITSALLREAL Crew CREW. So follow us there, and you will be able to see
what the punishment is, and then Jamil will do it. So, yeah, he's got like there's no ifs, ands, or buts, bro. You're the butt of this one, so it's you.
And you know what? I'm happy because I was seriously gonna do that ice bucket challenge if Austin Theory won.
I'm still blown. Oh wait, we got one comment because I don't know what matter. Did y'all hear this? Like, what's this matter, baby?
Did you hear about the Matter Baby in the Women's Mania?
Yeah,
Matter Baby.
I'm not picking up the lingo, my guy.
Nah, yeah, no. I mean,
for me, you have to put it in layman's terms.
In layman's, yeah. Because I don't know. I have no idea. We'll see
I did hear about the sign catching on fire.
Oh, what?
The rest, yeah. So after the women's rumble, they lit off the fireworks on the WrestleMania sign, and right after when they had the women's match, the sign caught on fire, and everybody in the section right below the sign had to evacuate because the joint was like dripping embers.
That's wild.
Yeah, so that's part of the reason why. Like, I don't know if y'all noticed, but some of the fans made like, oh, and they all started looking like toward the left.
No, yeah, I did hear
toward the
that.
right of the ring from where you're watching, from the camera's perspective. And I'm sitting here like, what the hell is? Because something happens if everybody's looking on that side, something's going on.
Apparently, that happened right before the Matter Baby. I have no idea what this Matter Baby is, bro. We missed it. we missed the Matter Baby. We're gonna have to see it on Twitter or something. I'm gonna look it up, bro. Somebody, one of you look it up real quick.
I'm gonna look it up. Matter Baby.
I don't know what that means though.
I don't know either. It has to be a thing though. Like they're really.
How y'all feel about my man?
Hey, hold on. He's probably trolling. I bet you money he trolling.
It gotta be. It's gotta be like some sexual innuendo or something, bro. And they're about to get us with it because I have no idea what you're talking about, bro.
A Matter Baby is an aborted fetus.
Oh my God!
Hey yo,
Skip. Don't know what's being talked about. I thought it was either going to be that side, either uncooked baby, either on the man's side or the woman's side.
Oh,
yeah, no, wait,
you gotta be specific, man, because that's what Google said.
See, look,
I don't know nothing about that.
Right, yeah, you're not making sense.
He said no.
You're not making sense. You're not. You gotta help us, bro. This isn't good on you. Explain yourself.
Yeah, how'd y'all feel about Johnny Knoxville coming out with my man Young Jasper?
Bro, the tights. Oh yeah, I saw Jasper, bro.
My man Jasper.
He's gonna be in the movie.
Yeah. Hey, and I knew he was gonna take an ass whooping because that's what they do. And so I'm sitting there.
He came in there to just get destroyed.
Yeah, I know. I'm sitting there.
He lasted 2.5 seconds.
He came in there to get punished.
He lasted how long?
I said like 2.5 seconds. He was barely in that joint.
They should have let Bad Bunny punish him. I don't think Bad Bunny's a professional enough yet.
Yeah.
He would have probably
the fact that Bad Bunny
he would have bodied my man.
Bad Bunny had a great showing though, bro. Like I enjoyed watching him.
But
Drew McIntyre was also really dope.
He was on bully mode.
Oh,
I was so happy when he called my man Kevin Owens straight off the entrance was giving him work.
Yeah, no, I like the fact that Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss got up out of there, bro. I like Madcap Moss though. I like Madcap Moss. I don't like Happy, but I like Madcap. He's a dog. Yo, I don't like his character, but he's a dope wrestler.
His character is so stupid, but like he tells the jokes, and I'm sitting there like I was watching day one, and he dropped some stinkers, but for some reason I laughed a little bit. And I'm like,
he's for like the dads. Like
no, he's not. He's
not you, Dad. I'm talking about like the 50-year-old dads that took their kids to the event, and they got to get some enjoyment out of it too.
Maybe I don't know because his character is garbage, dog. He needs to evolve that. But other than that, like he can wrestle, bro. Like,
man, is my man gonna tell us what he's talking about? Because if not, I have to go based on what Google said.
That's what I'm waiting on, bro. Because if not, yo, I would just.
And if that's what Google said,
that's what it is. Yeah,
I don't think he really knows what he's saying.
So then, hey, bro, I say we end it where it's at, man. This was awesome. I'm glad we're actually doing this, bro. It's our first time actually doing this. Thank you guys for tuning in. We've been talking about doing this for, God, man, how many years, bro? We've been talking about this for years. Yeah, a good while. So, thanks for showing up for this first one, man. So I'll see y'all next Saturday. And until next time, this is the All Real Crew. Keep it real, man.